Another great thing about arithmetic sequences is that if you know the first term and you know that constant difference between them, then you can actually write down an expression for any term, the general nth term. And here's the recipe. And I think this makes a lot of sense. There's no need to memorize it. You just got to think through it. If you want to find the nth term in this arithmetical sequence, you start off with the first term, and then you add n minus 1 copies of d. So you take d and add it to itself n minus 1 times, and that's going to shift you over to the nth term. So, for example, let's find the 9th term of the arithmetical sequence that begins 26, 21, 16, 11, 6, and so forth. We want to find the 9th term. Well, let's first of all find that difference, so that constant difference. So what we do is we take 21 minus 26, and what do we see? We see negative 5. So we see that the d is negative 5. So I can write down a formula for the general term. The general term looks like an equals the first term, which is 26, plus n minus 1 times negative 5. In our case, what do we want? We want the 9th term, so I want a sub 9, which means I replace all the n's with 9s, and so I see 26 plus, and this is 9 minus 1 is 8 times negative 5, and so this equals 26 minus 40, which equals negative 14. And so the 9th term in this arithmetical sequence seems to be negative 14. That's what the formula tells us. We can actually check our answer by looking at a chart real fast. So let's take a look at a chart and see if we really believe this or not. So we know that the common difference is negative 5. So we start with 6 here, and we now subtract 5, and we see 1. We subtract 5 again, and we see negative 4. We subtract 5 again, we see negative 9. And if we subtract 5 one more time, look what we see, negative 14. And in case you don't remember, that's exactly what the formula told us it would be. So we've actually checked our answer. You can see the beautiful structure of an arithmetical sequence. In fact, you can write down a description, an explicit rule for the nth term.